Hey yo! Welcome back to the Dime Beyond. Yeah, we got basically the end of NBA. Got some hockey on, but we do have NFL. Well, not like NFL games or anything yet, but that will be coming up soon. I think that starts August, September, around there. Really, I don't know what month that starts. So I know they do spring, like summer games. I don't know the first game actually, which is kind of weird. But it is in the fall time. That's like the time of the NFL year. But this is of course the off season for NFL, and of course big contracts come up and all that. So we got big contracts that have happened. We first got here Deshaun Watson, which I'm actually kind of surprised about, since he basically has like 1,000 allegations of him like doing weird stuff to massage people. So I'm pretty sure he has like 25 felony counts of whatever, but he still has an extension of $230 million over 5 years. His 2020 salary would be $46,035,000. Holy shit. Yeah, so that's happening, and that's for the Browns. So I don't even know if what was his name? Baker Mayfield isn't on the team anymore. I'm pretty sure he asked for a trade. Yeah, so that's a pretty big amount of money. Yeah, I don't really know if that's gonna happen, maybe because of, again, all the felony cases. But that's where I'm gonna leave it. I can't go any further because I don't know if they're going to be able to actually have him on the team. Next we got Matt Stafford, the now former and defending champion from the Los Angeles Rams. Sorry, they switched over like 3 years ago, and I still somehow call them the St. Louis Rams. $160 million over 4 years, meaning his well, actually, if Watson plays, he has a guaranteed of, oh god, he has everything guaranteed. Oh, that's, wow, alright. I was not expecting that one. Matt Stafford, out of 160 million, he is guaranteed 130 million. Meaning that if anything happens, he gets 130 million either way. 2022 salary this year is 61.5 million. 61.5 million. Completely deserved. He came over from the Lions, the Detroit Lions. Came over after 12 years. Crazy thing is that he actually was pretty good with the Lions, even though I don't think they ever made the playoffs. But he was kind of like that guy who, if he got those extra couple pieces somewhere, he would win. Not only did he get extra pieces, he got a whole new team. And they won. That was a crazy thing, because that was a huge win for them, because also LA has has the Chargers in it too. So LA's just winning right now. They have, well, not really, because they haven't won besides for the Rams, but they've won a lot already with the Lakers and Dodgers and all that. Next we got Aaron Rodgers with $118 million with the entire thing guaranteed. I don't think I've ever seen so many people have guaranteed money like that. Over 3 years. 2022 salary is 42 mil. Oh my god, I can imagine, because people do have it, but firsthand, seeing you have that much money, that's just mind-blowing. He's won, I think he won MVP again this year. But he's never made it. He's won one Super Bowl, or I think 1 or 2 Super Bowls. but he's always been the MVP and the greatest player besides Tom Brady and Aaron Donald, which we'll get to. Sorry, spoiler alert. But yeah, he's just the type of guy who is just been a superstar his entire life. Came up through Brett Favre, learned from him, and now he has Jordan Love behind him, and yeah, he's just became a major superstar, and basically one of the faces of the league. There's no face of the league, so except for probably Tom Brady and all those guys, but Patrick Mahomes, who you don't have to go into for about, I think he's in his 3rd year of his new contract, so about 7 years left. He has $500 million, or just around there. I don't know. Financials is just different for them. Yeah, and then we actually had a former teammate and wide receiver, Devonte Adams, of Aaron Rodgers, who now is on the Raiders with 5 years, $141.25 million. Guaranteed money, $65.67 million. And this is over 5 years. So his 22 salary is 23. That's just a lot of $23.32 million is for his salary this year. Absolutely deserves it. He has basically helped Aaron Rodgers become who Aaron Rodgers is. They've been teammates forever. He actually, people were like wondering how did he why he a new team and all that. He actually came out and said, I understand he was coming back, but I didn't know the future for the next few years, and I didn't want to lose out on the opportunity of anything happening, and maybe I just have to start over. I'm kind of paraphrasing because I didn't see the whole quote or something, but that's kind of what I did see, that he I did see that he did say something about that along those lines of he doesn't know the future for Rodgers, and he's not pushing him to do anything that he doesn't want to do, so he's putting himself in the best position for himself. Makes sense. Yeah. So, and next we got now his new QB, Derek Carr, $121.5 million with $65.277 million guaranteed. And his 2022 salary is $19.877 million, and is over 3 years. And here it even says on here that the Raiders have been doing a lot. Carr, Adams, Max Crosby, who's very good, 4 years, $98.98 million, and edge rusher is Chandler Jones at 3 years, $51. Little bonus right there with a couple more people. But yeah, Carr has been so good. He basically helped after all the crazy stuff happening with the Raiders and John Gruden getting fired for his comments 1,000 years ago, which has been happening a lot. So if you have any crazy comments out, tweets out there or anything, delete your Twitter now, maybe. I don't know, say come out before anything happens, say hey, this happened, sorry about that. Obviously I'm not like that. That was a 8-year-old me. I'm 24 years old now, whatever, blah blah. But these things have been killing players and coaches and all of them, and just try and be good people out there. Yeah, so they're doing a lot of spending. And then we got here I'm pretty sure he now will be the highest paid defensive player, with Matt Stafford's teammate, who they've been teammates now for the last year, at Aaron Donald, making $95 million with all guaranteed over 3 years. So most of these are all just new contracts and extensions, or just free agencies, but also you can restructure a contract. So say someone has, for example, Donald's was restructured an extension. So say he has 1 year left or 2 years left out of 5 years, whatever, you've been doing great, being pretty consistent, they can go in and say like, hey, it's basically, you can just basically say it's an extension. You can say restructure if they're already still in the contract, because that's usually what it is, to kind of hopefully, he probably did this to have Matt Stafford come and get a nice big contract also, and just, yeah, that's usually what a restructure is, to take a contract already in progress and redo it, and most likely get an extension on it or whatever. Yeah, he's making that much money. He's been now it's 9 years, I think, so he has a few more years now signed to him, which actually, if you saw at the parade, everyone was saying run it back, which means they want him to re-up his contract, and they're trying to tell the front office, hey, we like this guy, keep him. Yeah, and that's what happened. And let me see, because I know, of course, we all know that Tom Brady came out of retirement. Well, he never really retired. He more just said, I had to see. He was more of a, like, let me step back a little bit and see what's happening type of situation. But he, oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, but I know he took, I think he got a new contract for, or something. Let's see. He's never, like, for a guy who has 7 Super Bowls and is one of the greatest athletes to ever be on this planet, besides, of course, all the other, like, 40 other greatest athletes ever, he's never had a crazy contract. I'm gonna see what his contract, like, breakdowns have been, if I could find that website. Let me see if I can find that. There's a, it's, I'm gonna get it soon. Yeah, he's never had, like, insane contracts before. Like, you don't see him coming out with $170 million. So over 22 seasons, he has made now in total $302 million. He in the 20 seasons with Patriots, he made 235, and in the last two seasons that he played with the Bucks, he's gained 267 million. Add it up, you get the 302. And this new contract, I think it's only, I don't know how many years it's for, but right now it's 2022, is $30 million. Of course, people are out here making 40 million. So there's people making 12 million more, or yeah, 42 actually, making $12 million more than him. And he's now going to be 23 seasons in, and could honestly break some people's, like, records for being the longest player. Like, hey, you came in this league 8 years after I've been here, and you're gonna retire before me. That's how dominant he is, and he's still taking pay cuts. If you didn't know that, he is actually taking pay cuts. I've been hearing that. His highest amount of money he actually took was last year. He took almost $40 million just from contract alone. Before that, I think the highest was the year before that. Like, yeah, he's had some dips and ups, and he's lost a couple million, whatever. This guy's now going to be worth. He also has like endorsements outside. Like, I'm pretty sure from just stuff. I don't actually know what he has, but yeah. Yeah, these are some major contracts that have been given out in this postseason. I do expect there to probably be more, but not really. It's kind of already gone its distance and all that. But yeah, if you learn something about these crazy contracts and what you can do if you become a superstar in the league, these numbers are going to shoot up. The $500 million that Patrick Mahomes is making was, I'm pretty sure, the record breaking right now. besides like Trout and Harper, these numbers are just gonna shoot up. In 10 years, they're gonna make 800. They're gonna make 800 million and be like, and people are like, oh my god, 800. Oh, 500 is nothing now. Like that's what it's gonna be like, and it's gonna be crazy. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. If you want, like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.